It was an incredible opportunity for me to get started in that way. That was an instant father-daughter bond, and this little family, essentially, that is instantly torn apart by Outbreak Day, an iconic moment that exists in the game that fans are all very aware of, that basically shapes who this man is for the rest of his journey. So it was incredibly intimidating, but also very exciting.
As somebody who's played the games and I sat there and I went behind the monitor. I'm like, wow, we're even kind of framing it in the same way. Mm-hmm. He's cradling her in the same way. Also, just to play that moment, to have to live through it, to see my brother in pain, losing the one thing that matters the most to him. She matters a great deal to me. Like I said, we're a very small family unit. It was rough, man. That was a rough night. And there's a lot of expectation on that scene. But what I could see on the monitor and the way we were handling it, we were being really, really true to the game.
We rehearsed it once just for kind of physicality, as in like, you'll be here, I'll be here, this is this, without any speaking or lines. And then I remember Craig kind of came over to us as just kind of like a last prompt. He like turned to me and he goes, "This is the most pain that you've ever been in your entire life. This is the most excruciatingly painful thing that's ever happened to you." And then he said the same thing to Pedro. And you know, like for me, there's more of a physical aspect of it, but for Pedro, there's more of a emotional pain. But I think the fact that it was like the same kind of sentence could be completely applicable to both of us. I think we both would kind of just like, oh, okay. And then I think also just the way that we wanted to portray it is just how much they care for one another. I think the bond between them is so strong and so important, and you see Joel kind of carry it throughout his story and his character arc, and I think it was something that we all kind of wanted to treat respectfully, and also to execute it in a way that, because, you know, the game does it so quickly and so beautifully, and we had more time and more space, and I think we all just kind of wanted to achieve that same level of importance that Sarah has to Joel.
So I watched it the other day, and I hadn't seen any of that beginning bit with you and Nico and Gabe, and it really broke my heart watching it. It was so good. I was blown away. You did a freaking amazing job.
Well, you do an amazing job to the whole thing.
Take your compliment.
You take yours.